from Liliana Natsir forcing the error. And they, of course, are safely through to the semi-final.
Men's doubles. Jung and
So the umpire leading the players onto court for the third of our quarterfinals this afternoon, and it is a second men's doubles. Kim Ki-jung and Kim Sa-rang up against Kien Keat and Tan Boon Heong of Malaysia. So there you can see we're halfway through our quarterfinals this afternoon. Third match down is the one we're about to witness. Going to have women's singles after this, and then men's singles featuring the former champion and current world #1 Lee Chong-wei of Malaysia. So the Koreans are the former Asian champions. They were the Asian champions until last week, because of course last week at the 2013 Asian Championships where they were beaten in the final, but won the title in 2012. So that's a little ominous for Malaysian fans. The former world #1s, Kien Keat and Tan Boon Heong, yet to beat their Korean opponents. The last time they met was in the final of the Japan Super Series last year, and in winning that Super Series final, the Koreans took their first ever Super Series title. So the Malaysian pair of Kien Keat and Tan Boon Heong. Tan Boon Heong is the left-hander. They are the #2 seeds and #2 in the world ranking. They have been as high as 1. 54 weeks, consecutive weeks, they spent as world #1s, starting on the 29th of October 2009. Well, their win-loss record for the year translates into one semi-final. That was the Korean Super Series event, the very first Super Series event of the year. So to the Koreans, #5 seeds and #5 in the world ranking as well. One final this year, as I was telling you, reached the final last week in Taipei at the Asia Badminton Championships. So, well, age is not quite right with the Koreans. They're 22 and 23 years of age. Kim Ki-jung, born on the 14th of August 1990, as we look at our court officials for this match. And Kim Sa-rang, born on the 22nd of August 89, which makes him 23, turning 24 later on this year. The Malaysians, Kien Keat, 27, Tan Boon Heong, 25. Some of the English players down here watching and supporting, of course, their teammates in the mixed doubles. Chris Adcock and Gabby White are currently there's more of England teammates currently on court at the moment. And it very much looks as if the English pair in the mixed doubles will go to a third game against Thailand's Sutkit Prakamal and Sarli Thongtonka. Well, let's concentrate on the men's doubles. So the #2 seeds from Malaysia, left and right-handed combination. First point on the board for them. been a lot of talk back home in Malaysia about the future of this partnership, whether they should remain playing together. No doubt they've got huge talent and huge potential, but I think it'd be fair to say sometimes a little inconsistent. It's their 5th tournament of the year. In their previous 4 tournaments, as with this one, they've been either the number 1 or 2 seeds, and yet haven't managed to reach a final, which means that they haven't lived up to their seeding position once so far in 2013. The previous semi-finals here at the India Open, though, when they were the number 1 seeds 2 years ago. Quarter-finalists last year. Start to retire up as the Putra 12 months ago at this stage of the competition. Surely a double hit, but I didn't hear it called by the umpire. Goodness me, well, the Malaysians were very, very wise to continue on and finish off the rally, because I don't believe the umpire spotted that. So quick from Kim Sarang. Raised hand. Apologise for hitting his opponent. Yeah. Good direction of the smash from Jung. This one here, aiming towards the right hip of Boon Heong. Oh, he's quick again, isn't he? Goodness me. Phenomenal play from Kim Sarang. Smash as well, isn't it, from his partner? Absolute precision. So from 1-5 down, 5 straight points to 6-5 up. Oh, that's clever. So too is that. Yeah. Well, the Korean players and the Korean coaches really do seem to have a very good understanding of the strengths and weaknesses of this Malaysian pair. And the Malaysians themselves were very aware of it. In fact, they hired Yonex-Sunrise, 2-time Olympic silver medalist in the men's doubles, to come and coach this men's doubles pair. He only stayed with the Badminton Association of Malaysia for 6 months, but they hired him specifically so that Koo and Tan would have a better insight into the Koreans, their methods of training, and their tactical plans. Of the last 9 points have gone Korean's way. It's quick again. Is Kim Sarang. That is unbelievable. Goodness me. 10 of 11 points from 1-5 down to 11-6 up in the mid-game interval. Well, Ha Tai Kwan will be very, very pleased with the way his players are now playing. Goodness me. Even seeing that on replay, he looks quick.
Good 1, 20 seconds. Good 1, 20 seconds.
Now, Koreans really started to make an impact on the World Tour last year. 4 finals, winning 3 titles, not only the Asian Championships and the Japan Superseries, both of which I've already mentioned, but the week after winning the Japan, they won the Indonesian Grand Prix Gold event as well. And that's delightful again. Have got to somehow turn things around, because at the moment they're being outpaced by their opponents. Somehow got to steer the shuttle into the open spaces. The Koreans work a little harder for their points. Goodness. Oh, that is brilliant net shot. Oh, he's hit it too long. Well, the best rally of the match so far. How he got that back, I really don't know. Extraordinary game so far. Now 1 of 5 straight points to the Malaysians. Having lost 11 of the previous 12 points. Oh, that's nice. The channel attack down the centre of the courts. Both the Malaysians going for the defensive shots. And really going down Boon Heong's forehand side. And one down the centre, but he tried to play it with the backhand. There it was, and hit it wide. Keat. Four times a medalist at World Championships. Twice partner of today. Still looking for the elusive gold medal. Of course, the Malaysians won the Asian Games gold medal in Doha in 2006 in only their second ever tournament together. Absolutely blasted onto the world stage.
Next match number 2, women's singles, Jung versus Afrina Yusufandari.
Good tumble on the neck shot from Boon Heong, making it very, very difficult to control and apply as he comes forward. Look how that shuttle was upside down when Jung tried to play it. That's why he made the error. Got to strike the cork first rather than the feathers. When you strike the feathers, you've got no control over the shot at all. Oh, it's called just long.
13-15.
Yeah. Well, there, Keat really hunting the shuttle more at the front of the court. And I have to say, when they first teamed up together, the Malaysians, it really was Keat that was lightning quick at the front of the court. And of course, his partner, Boon Heong, has got one of the hardest smashes in the game of badminton. And that's what really made them such a lethal combination. But he's been lacking that dominance at the front of the court. Comes and goes in spells. And if he could rekindle that sort of aggression, in fact even his return of serve sometimes, I think Keat just looks too relaxed and needs to look by his posture a little more threatening on the return of serve, and by his movement at the net I'd like to see him being a little more threatening, like that. Hunt the shuttle. My goodness, what a difference it makes. There they are, they're back level. And it was the jamming smash. And Keat getting in a bit of a tangle on his defensive play. There he is, way back in court, and therefore a simple block, very, very effective. Well, there's an example of the ferocity of the smash there from Boon Heong. once again. Pushed it long. Oh, there is a drift in this Siri Fort arena. And the Koreans from this near side of the court will have to be a little bit careful with those pushes. They are liable to go long. So now the number 2 seeds from Malaysia, 2 points from this open game. When the Koreans get the opportunity at the nets, they do seem to convert with an awful lot of them. Full commitment as they try to put the shuttle away. No holding back. Well, yeah, there's a slight pause because the scoreboards are all wrong. They're showing 18 all. In fact, 19 all. Scoreboards at the back of the court and on the giant screen in the arena. They seem to have frozen or something, but play continues. Oh, good defence. And the Koreans, understandably, absolutely delighted with that rally and the outcome. And the smash straight down the line, and once again, Boon just found wanting in his defence. Very committed to that backhand defensive stance. So the first game point opportunity. And they convert, coming from 18-19 down on a run of 3 straight points. The number 5 seeds, Jung and Kim Sa-rang, take the opening game against the number 2 seeds from Malaysia, Keat and Boon Heong. 21-19 in 19 minutes of play. So the Koreans, quite understandably, absolutely delighted taking that opening game. And when you consider that didn't start that well to game number 1, 1-5 adrift. Well, it turned into a very exciting opening game, but it certainly had its ebbs and flows. Well, certainly the pace of Kim Sa-rang coming forward at the net was fairly decisive in that opening game. He gets game number 2 underway. Well, the Korean pair making their 3rd appearance here at the India Superseries event. Lost in the 2nd round on previous 2 occasions here in Delhi. And this quarter-final, already an improvement. Now, what's the umpire saying here? I think maybe the Koreans in the wrong formation, but it seems they've already played on in the wrong formation. Oh, that was clever. And again. Oh, superb. Oh, wonderful play from Kim Sa-rang. First time I ever took notice of him, he was playing singles. Reached the semi-final of the Osaka International back in 2009. I remember him beating Kenichi Tago as well. Singles. That was at the Asian Championships of 2009. Of course, Kenichi Tago is the number 6 seed here in Delhi. Goodness. Oh, magnificent play from Boon Heong. Suddenly, from nowhere, went forward at exactly the right moment. They've been under such pressure defensively, the Malaysians. And in he goes, finishes it off. Never had quite the same confidence at the front of the court as his partner Keat. Is an area of his game he's improved considerably. Example of Boon Heong really not looking that confident or that comfortable at the front of the court. Slight hesitation, and that hesitation cost him dear. Now, of course, the Malaysians are struggling to control the shuttle, keep it in, pushing towards that back line, far side of the court. Goodness. Oh, that was going wide. was a relatively simple error. There, the dive. Got up so quickly. Four players taking the opportunity to have the towel down while the court is mopped of the perspiration. So they need a change of shuttle as well.
Presentation delivered by President Badminton Association of India, Dr. Keat. Now we will request President Delhi Capital Badminton Association, Ashok Singh ji, to please felicitate our chief guest, Lieutenant Governor Mr. Vijay Khanna.
There are VIP dignitaries in attendance. It's a clever change of pace.
Next match on court 3, women's singles. Heong, Korea versus Jung.
Deep in conversation.
Umpire, Varshani Upadhyay, India. Service judge, Rajiv Srivastav, India.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Talk about a deflection by the net cord. Nothing the Malaysians could do about that. Thunders off the top of the tape. Long. 5-point advantage. Of course, having already taken the first, the Koreans. Not being called good. Scratches his head as Jung. Now, you've got to hit almost the perfect net shot on the return of serve, otherwise your opponent is going to pounce on it. And inevitably, there will be 1 or 2 errors. Now, that's a super return of serve from Kim Sa-rang. Just enough pace on it to make it very, very awkward for Keat. Look at that, that's super. So to the mid-game interval, the Koreans with a 4-point advantage. And Ha Tai Kwan, I'm sure, will be absolutely delighted with his men. Malaysian coach who was a former player from Indonesia, if I'm not mistaken. I seem to remember him winning a bronze medal at the Atlanta Olympic Games in the men's doubles. I need to check my stats on that. The Malaysians need to regroup and regroup fairly quickly. This time is running out. Ku's looking a little bit bewildered. Good judgment. Decided to leave it Kien Keat. That was a wise decision. I'm not sure we'll see it from this. When they're on the defence, turn their defensive play into attacking play very quickly. They drive the shuttle back, and it's almost as if the Malaysians couldn't believe it was coming back just as quickly as they'd hit it at the Koreans. 7-point advantage now to the Koreans. Kien Keat just needs to change his racket. I don't think there was anything broken with his last racket. Psychological need to change the racket. And it's better placement of the smashing between the two Koreans. All goods. Oh, now that's clever. Well, I think I said in the early stages of the match, the Malaysians needed to move the shuttle around, guide it into the open spaces, and make the Koreans work a little harder for the points, and that last point was a prime example. And there's another.
11-16.
They just haven't been able to do that often enough. Confidence, don't they, the Koreans? How desperately the Malaysians need a little run of points right now. That's not helping their cause. Just 3 points needed by their opponents to book a semi-final berth for tomorrow. It's gone on well long, not even close. Attack and more attack by the Koreans, eventually breaking down the defence of the Malaysians. And they've earned themselves 8 match point opportunities. Oh dear. Error on serve, followed by an error on return. Long, and this time, third time lucky as far as the Koreans are concerned. They won 14 the second game, and they are through to the semi-final. So the number 2 seeds from Malaysia, Kien, Keat and Boon, Heong. Once again disappointing Malaysian fans, but all credit to the Koreans, because today they had a game plan and they implemented it quite perfectly. Very aggressive after a rather sluggish start when they went 1-5 down, but since then they were brilliant. 21-19, 21-14 in 37 minutes of play, and Jung and Kien safely through to the semi-final to be played tomorrow.
The tournament's winner is being unveiled. All right, let's give a loud round of applause for the tournament's winner. Everybody, we request you all.
Please. Thank you.
Also, we would request Honorable President, Badminton Association of India, Dr. Keat to please hand over a memento as our token of respect to His Excellency Lieutenant Governor Sri Tejinder Khannaji. Let's have a huge round of applause for them. Thank you. Thank you so much for your presence, sir.
So we're about to embark on our second to last quarter-final of the day, and it's women's singles. And of course, the last 2 matches of the day have home interest, so quite certain the crowd are going to be quite an influence in both the women's singles and the men's singles quarter-finals.
The next match of quarter 1, women's singles, Yui Hashimoto, Japan, versus